Hey everybody, it's James, and this is James's N-Scale Train Layout Project. Wow, so I went ahead and in the last year I've made two N-Scale train layouts, Scenic 4x8 and a Performance 3x8 layout. And last time I posted, I put together all of the best parts of all of the episodes that I did for YouTube on creating the performance track and put it all together in one episode, and it looked really cool and people seemed to enjoy it. So this time I'm doing the same for my Scenic layout, my 4x8 layout. So 30 episodes, 30 videos, kind of cutting them down to the best of each, and it's still, a few minutes long, but it shows the construction of my entire 4x8 N-scale train layout from planning to completion. So hope you enjoy it. I sure enjoy being able to share it with you. It's been a lot of fun. I appreciate you checking it out. So thanks, and let's take a look and see what it looks like building my 4x8 Scenic N-scale train layout. Thanks a lot. All right, so here is the table that I am going to be building my 4x8 N-scale train set on. I'm going to be using the Woodland Scenics terrain building system. It's not really bench work, it's just, if you look, I took one of those plastic tables from Walmart. Hi, welcome to another episode number 2 of my train layout show. Not much has happened since my last one, but I did get a whole big order from Woodland Scenics. So here's the setup as it is now. I've been able to work on it quite a bit over the last few days of the holiday, and it's coming together really well. Okay, so I've laid out what I've got in terms of these easy roads. I think they look pretty good. If you look at sort of in the light here, you can see that the little ridges on the zip ties look kind of cool with the girders of the plastic bridge. So here's the tunnel system in progress. You can see I'm just about finished the infrastructure. Just took the top off so that I could finish the sides here. What it looks like. That looks pretty good, huh? So I'm getting my layout ready to plaster it. And it's exciting, and it's also a little scary because taking down your layout in order to get it out of the way so you can plaster can be, tough. So here's the layout as it is today. I know that it doesn't look a lot different, but to me, it has really grown. And I'm just gonna go over a couple of things just to show you. I am using the sheets, the special shaper sheets from Woodland Scenics, and I have actually used an awful lot of it. Let's see, I have been working diligently on the tunnel, and we're gonna get to that in a couple of minutes. I've been working on this wonderful water feature. Here's that awesome layout, all creamy white and ready for color, but not quite yet. I want to finish building the mountain. You see that I put the road bed in. I did actually put the track in order to do this, made sure everything was working properly. Only lost one very important cable for my crossing gate. But you know what? That's what happens when you are building. You just sort of got to go with the punches. So what we got here is a finished mountain ready for plastering. So let's go over kind of what I did. You can see here how I've got a little pathway, and then it'll continue here. I used the road risers for that, made it really easy. And then it comes around like that to the back of the mountain. Ta-da! Here's my completed mountain, ready for painting on my layout. Look, I've got this really interesting crevice here that I never had before. So instead of just ignoring it or sticking a rock in there, what else can I do? And here we go. Let's go ahead and just start left to right. I built up this little area up here a little better. I'm pretty happy with it. I made the mountain kind of fit in better with the top and the bottom, so I'm pretty happy with that. Just kind of continued to fix these retaining walls and try and see if we can get some bulk behind them, so working on that. Really happy with the way the water feature is developing structurally. So it don't look like much now, but I'm gonna really have a lot to work with, and I'm really clear on what this is gonna become, and I have never done that before. So that's just been a really big advancement in this process for me. This is Plaster Central. I've just been doing this for weeks with this project, and definitely worth every minute of it. So thanks for being with me. This is James, and this is my first 4x8 N scale layout. Thanks a lot. So here it is, my layout, fully painted, using Woodland Scenic's earth colors. A lot of brown going on here, but you know, let me kind of go through the whole thing to show you where we're at right now. Look at that. Okay, so let's start from the left here. And I want to thank one of my subscribers, Steve, for suggesting that I put a water feature here to the left. I went ahead and did that, and still needs to put that waterfall in, but you can see kind of what I'm doing with that. Then you got my tunnels and my retaining walls. Then over here, I think I told you about this little crevice, and I made it into a little cave with some stalagmites on the bottom and stalactites on the top. And oh, here we go. Okay, well, you know, I've had a love-hate relationship with my rock formation, but right now I'm in love because it's working for me. Then you got my teeth, which I think are looking pretty good, looking a little crooked. Might need to go to the dentist, but you know what? That's what I wanted. This is James, and this is my first 4x8 N scale layout. Painted. Being able to record my experience building my first 4x8 N-scale train layout has been super fun, super good for me. I hope you've enjoyed it. The document is something I'll hold on to forever. And I'm really proud of what this is becoming. And I think it's also showing that a non-modeler like myself, by simply doing his research and following directions, can really make a cool layout. Really like this S-curve. I've been using double locomotives in order to get these trains to be able to work on my track. My track is challenging and I'm challenging, so that's the way I wanted it. Quite a bit of lights, and I've added a few of the buildings, and it's just sort of coming together in a really nice way. So let's go ahead and just take a look at things close up and see how they look. All right, so here we are. Welcome to my train room. Here's my 4x8 N scale layout. And as you can see, I've set it apart from the wall so that you can walk all the way around the layout. There's an LED strip that is shining upon the back wall to give just a little color. And let's just go ahead and kind of go through each of the pieces of my layout. So start over here with the Trainmaster's cottage. And I used trees and static grass to be able to create that look. And back here I've got some gardens I've been able to create. And water feature here. My tunnels. Here are my stone tunnels and retaining walls. Here are my wood tunnels and retaining walls over here. And let's just kind of go over this mountain that I finally was able to finish. I think it has a nice silhouette with the pine trees climbing up the sides there. Just a note, this mountain is removable. You can see how I was able to create it so that I could take that mountain off when I needed to fetch cars underneath there that I can't get with the behind the scenes compartments I built. Let me go ahead and show you a little bit more of the detail of the snow up at the top. And it's nice to be able to get behind the layout and kind of see it from different vantage points. Let me get out from here because it's a little hard for me to get back there and film at the same time. All right, so you can see I've been able to put some housing in on my little recreation area. And my water feature has been completed. It really turned out nicely, I think. My rock formation, and got some autumn color in there, some trees and some branches, some dead wood there to give it extra texture. You can see my road here with my cars on it. And my urban center. My teeth in the back. Little farmhouse with a barn, and you know, I'll be adding animals and people and stuff like that in the times to come. I really like the silhouette of that dead maple. The little oasis there. And another water feature here. Used lots of static grass. I just really love that stuff. It was a little difficult to, you know, figure out at first, but with lots of practice, it came together really well and just created such a nice look for me. Over here, I've got a little Victorian castle and its estate there. I've used Kato Unitrack for this entire layout. One of the cool things about it is that I really just bought everything to put on it, so stuff's all replaceable commercially, which makes it really convenient in case anything ever goes wrong. It really came together, you guys. Thank you so much for checking it out. I'm going to go ahead and turn out the lights and show you a little bit more because the nighttime view is pretty cool too. But I just wanted to thank you for hanging in there, checking it out. It's my 4x8 N-scale train layout. And I will keep you guys posted. Just let me go out and enjoy the summer first. Have a great day.